Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Race. Today we're in the land of the rising sun and we've got a fitting car for the circuit. We're driving the GTR on Suzuka. I hadn't driven the GTR in a long while and you might say I'm a little bit rusty. I'm glad I survived this race because it was a doozy at times. And with all that foreshadowing out of the way, let's race. So here we are on Suzuka with the GTR, aka the beast from the east, aka Godzilla. And we're on a very suitable track. We're at Suzuka, a super motor highway speedway in Japan, the land of the Godzilla car. And we're gonna try to win this race. Or at least not get toasted. That's the last thing I want.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Putting it in second gear on the line there is practically just launch control. It helps you not spin out immediately, which is great. I'm also looking out for cars that try to frick me over, try to pit maneuver my buttocks. But we're golden here, boys. These S's, I think that's what they're called. These S's, I think they're really hard to handle. I've never really taken the time to really take note of what I should do here. But I feel like a lot of people are going a lot faster than I am. But with a big old car like the GTR, it's no problem. Oh, that's oh, come on, not now. Don't go on the inside right now, bro.
Clear on the right.
Ah, that's a shame.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Don't pit maneuver me, please. I don't want to do that again. You hear me saying I don't want to do that again. Last race I was trying to record, I got pit maneuvered out of nowhere. Totally uncalled for, so I don't wish it to happen again. Wish for it to happen again. This is also a very difficult corner. You gotta get onto the inside, the outside, and back to the inside. And I haven't practiced this at all, which I should, you know. And I read in the comments of the last video that I should keep my hands on the steering wheel, so I'll try to do that as well. You guys say you want to see some quality racing, well, here it comes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, please don't ram into me, buddy. Oh god, oh god. This is a feisty little car, that's for sure. We're losing spots. And I can tell you why, because I'm not familiar with the GTR.
Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful.
Was that my... oh lord, what the frick is happening here?
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
I don't know if that was my fault for spinning the guy out. I mean, he went to the outside of me during a very fast corner, which I didn't intend to... oh god, oh god.
Car on the left.
I didn't intend to spin him out. No siree, that's not who I am. Oh god.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Clear on the left.
This is a very oh my god. This is like one of those ninja movies where people are kung fu fighting and they're flying everywhere.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The GTR is a hard car to drive. I don't know how I ever liked this game when I was a beginner and I was driving in the GTR. How did I ever manage to get anything done? Look at that. It's not immediately that you get that overturning, but then all of a sudden you just snap into a spin or something.
Clear on the left.
Oh my god, oh lord.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, give him some space. I know I should be more aggressive, but I think it's hard to be aggressive to claim your spot on the track when you're in a car that you're unfamiliar with. And I know I said I was gonna drive the Lexus a lot more, and I intend to, but this was a viewer request, and I like driving the... I like the looks and the legacy of the GTR, and that's why I wanted to drive it for a little bit. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna perform good with it. Oh, a lot of people left as well. That's a shame. Well, then we're just king of the back. King of the rear. That's what it was called. But, oh god, okay, we're gonna get into the grass. That's just shame, a big old shame. I'm very, very bad with the GTR, gee dang it. Into a slide. I tried to keep it on the throttle so it would not be unbalanced, but I still managed to do it, which is actually a spectacular display of my inadequacies, of my incapability of driving a car. But hopefully we can get the hang of the GTR a little bit in this race, and we can, oh lord, we can still overtake some people, because that's what racing is all about. Next race I'll definitely go back into the Lexus, because this is just not the car for me, that's for sure. I'm just putting it in very high gears so that it's not gonna spin out. I'm dead afraid of this car. There we almost spun again. It's crazy. Oh, please, Ferrari, thanks. I think the moment he stopped, he checked his track map. Otherwise, he was just going full throttle inside of my nooks and crannies. Oh, come on, turn, you big turbo brick. Yeah, I think the GTR is very... It feels unstable for such a log of a car, you know? It's got a big old honking motor that just fires it off like a rocket, but when you've got your wheel turned just a little bit, you're always in the caution zone, in the danger zone, you might call it. They should make a song about that, but once you've turned your wheel a little bit and you get on the gas in a high rev range, that's when you're in the danger zone.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
And apparently, oh my, whoa! That was the jump scare of the year. But we're having just a good old laugh here, guys. Nothing too serious, and that's what you gotta remind yourself of. You cannot be a champion in all the cars, and I cannot even be a champion in my main car. So don't expect too much of yourself when you're driving a foreign car. You place yourself in a car you're not familiar with. Don't expect too much of yourself. Just try to have some fun and laugh while you're messing things up. Because I learn a little bit about how the GTR reacts, and maybe I can incorporate some of that cautiously driving into my Lexus driving style. And I know for sure now that if I want to have a good old challenge for myself, I gotta drive the GTR again, because this is challenging, but it goes like a rocket when it's in a straight line. And there we go again. Just cruising on by. I think this is how you're supposed to do this corner, a little bit like this. And now, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna brake as much as we did on the last lap. We're gonna brake somewhat less, just to keep the car, oh god, turning. Yeah, that Ferrari, he's just got so much more downforce, and he's a lot flatter than I am. But on this straightaway, we pull away from him. It's just inevitable.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
But then again, there he goes with his downforce. Who needs that anyway, you know? He can just move in the corners. No, I can just slide to the outside of the corner. That's what this car can do. I think you can do real good with the GTR, but you need to have a certain driving style. You gotta think about these things, you know? And I think it's a horrible car for beginners. Looking back on my sim racing career, I started in this car. And it just, the driving style you need to succeed with this car is just so different than most cars. Especially in a game like ACC. This big old honker, it just does not want to go if you don't treat it exactly how it wants. It's like a stubborn samurai. I don't know in what way, but you can probably... You guys were thinking about an analogy there. And that's what I want to provoke in you guys. Some clear and original thoughts. Even though it's provoked by my nonsense spewing big old mouth. Yeah, so that's the GTR on Suzuka. It was not the best race. It could have been a lot worse, that's for sure. We didn't really crash out ourselves, but we did our best to make the most of it. GTR, very dangerous car, but I want to revisit it once in a while because it lives in my heart. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Race, and I hope to see you in the next video. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope you all sleep tight tonight. My beautiful baby boys and my beautiful baby girls, I love you guys. Mwah.